I'm filling out a page in my sketchbook every day in 2026, and this is the week 18 sketchbook update. If you guys remember from last week, I made myself a little art choice bingo board with art ideas, and one of those things was to draw a cityscape. So here is a watercolor cityscape that I did. I just kind of covered both the pages, and I got some fun colors in there. I think that came out very well. And then another idea from that art choice board was to draw a sunset, and I also decided to draw a sunrise on this side, and it's kind of the different places that I tend to see a sunrise and a sunset in my day-to-day life. And I just wrote out a little idea here of what I think of sunrises as, which is I like to think of sunrises as a little gift from the sky, a piece of encouragement to make today great, and every sunset is a reward for making it through today. And yeah, that's those two pages. And then, because it was Mother's Day the next day, and I needed to make this art for my brother to turn into like an app that we were making for our mom. So it's kind of a long story behind it, but there's some little squares of art that I did on this day. And then the next day was Mother's Day, so I drew a picture of us that I took that day, wearing silly hats, and I just wrote Happy Mother's Day on that side. And then one of the prompts from the art choice board was to draw like a weird perspective, so I really tried to do that there. I really struggle with perspective in general, but I don't know, these didn't come out great. But I do like this like blue line art that I did. I think that kind of created a cool effect. And then this day I took the IB economics exam. I am pursuing a full IB diploma. If you guys know what that is, it basically just means I'm doing a lot of school. And after taking the test, I just wanted to do some very loose watercolors of how the test made me feel. So here's some of those. That was a rough test. It was rough, man, but yeah. And then this was yesterday. I was trying on my least transfer-proof lipstick that I own, and just to prove how untransfer-proof it was, I just decided to kiss the page some, and then I turned that into like a little swirly thing on this side, and then I turned them into like these little characters on this side. I think that they're like twin sisters is what I was picturing, and there's like a goth one and like a springy, happy one. And yeah, just very fun and pink. It's probably my favorite page of the week, actually. Very fun. And yeah, thanks for sticking around. This is the chunkiness update. It's really starting to poof up a bit. And go make some art.